So this is about James. You know, let's talk about family, siblings. Like, let's talk about where you grew up. Just a real brief idea. But what was Jane's background?
Fabulous family, 10 children, one set of twins, 2 adopted. Fabulous family. Also lived with my nana and uncle. So there was actually a very full, busy, loving household of 14. So still very close today, very blessed as far as that goes. Grew up on Lake Rotorua. We didn't go socially too many places because there was too many of us, but we lived in Lake Rotorua every summer and very fond memories there. Yeah, great family.
How did this all start for you, really? Like when you're 2 years old, you're 10 years old, was there a moment when you went, this is weird, not that I understand it, but something's happening to me?
Other clairvoyants say, oh yes, I heard and saw people from a baby. I didn't so much, but I used to always see what's now called orbs in the bedroom. So at night, one of the things with clairvoyance is, and including with children by the way, is you don't sleep much. And all of the other 9 siblings will be sound asleep and I'll be wide awake. And my mother will contest to that. I thought that was normal. And I used to say to whoever I happened to be sharing the bedroom with that day, can you see those orbs on the, no.
And you would have been
Can you see those balls? I was about 8.
Is there a family history for a start? And also, was there a moment when you kind of realised that you had certain gifts, I suppose is my question, like not just orbs in the ceiling, but maybe
yes.
Started to say things, people go, hang on.
Was there a certain point? The family history first is my grandmother and great-grandmother were clairvoyant. My grandmother used to have what's called the sixth sense, when she could sense that people were going to die. So she had that sense, which I did not desire, but apparently she did readings for some people, but it was very under the table in those days. It wasn't spoken of, and but definitely there was her, and my great-grandmother apparently had the touch as well. So for me, when did I first realise it for good would be, I had a clot on the lung and nearly died in 1998 and had to quit my high-flying real estate job. I was very sick for a year, and during that time I heard a voice one day when I was recovering, and it said, your sister will be here from Nelson at 12 o'clock tomorrow. And I thought somebody was in the house. I had never heard or experienced anything like that. Went through the house actually. I thought that was really weird.
Oh, you mean you went through, look, see who was in the house?
Yeah, who said that?
Right,
like it was that loud. Who said that? That's. I was terrified. 12 o'clock the next day, my sister turned up unannounced from Nelson, knocked on the door. She opened the door and I just went, oh my God. And she said, oh, don't you want me here? And I went, I do, darling, but that means there's something wrong with me. So, and for the next 4 days, I got a message. 1 message a day for 4 days, and it all came true, and I was terrified. So I thought at that point, I didn't recognise it was clairvoyance. I thought it was, I must be mentally ill from nearly dying. And I was in quite a state when one of the things I've learned is the spirit world will always step in when they need to, and with opportunity or direction. I was dropping a book off to somebody as a favour and the address was wrong, and I knocked on the door and this lady answered the door, and I went, you're not the girl I'm supposed to be delivering this book to, but I know you, you're in the magazine this week, you're that clairvoyant lady. And she said, yes dear. Her name was Phyllis Tantrum. Come on in.
What a name, Phyllis Tantrum. Anyway.
She was tough. Come on in. And I thought, this is really, minutes later I'm sitting at a stranger's table. She said, I'll put the jug on. And I'm thinking, this is weird. And then she looked across and said, have you been hearing voices? And I burst into tears and said, yes, I'm having a breakdown. And she said, oh, you silly cow, you're not having a breakdown. She said, you're clairvoyant. And I went, oh, I'm what? I'm what? So began my journey, because she kind of took me under her wing, and as much as you can be taught, because it's either there or it's not. And she moulded me so that I would use it, not be professional, but she said, oh, you can't not use this gift. She said, I've seen a lot of people before and you have to use this. So I was terrified. One of the things that I really want to do, and I've said this to you before, I feel that there is more and more of a call by the general public for understanding spirituality and how it works and how it can help them. Tell people, hey, what happens when you die? What happens when you're dying? What happens with reincarnation? How does it all work?
Do you love your work?
Love my work. That's a good question. I often think I see so many people who are so unhappy in their job, and every day I'm grateful for my job, because I love my work. I love helping people. I love making a difference, a positive difference. And I feel, because I'm pretty level-headed and down to earth, I always say to people, don't rush out and do what I tell you necessarily. Go by your intuition and how you feel. So I'm very grateful for the joy that my job brings me.